Hello, I am back in Japan. I have left England now, and it's weird. It's a weird feeling coming back. It's been the whole event. I think has been really weird. It's been weird going to England, knowing that England is sort of like my holiday destination, and then I've got to come back home, but home isn't England. That's been really weird, and it still feels weird now, to be perfectly honest. The flight was fine. Security was fine as well. What do I mean by that? Well, normally when I fly from Birmingham, I have to go through security, and there's someone there, and they're saying, any laptops, tablets, whatever, those kind of things, get them out of your bag, electronic devices. So everyone usually goes up to these conveyor belts, these like moving platforms, and they start opening their cases, and you get all this stuff out. And I've got lots of gadgets. I've got lots of electrical things that I take with me. So I don't know, like a spare battery pack and a laptop and games console, and then I've got a microphone that I got stopped for, for podcasting. I got stopped for last time in Amsterdam. And my phone as well, and I don't know. Whenever I go through security, I always find it a bit of a faff, a bit of a nuisance. Having to quickly rush and try and get all these things out of my bag quickly, and then wait for it to go through the scanner, and then try and put them back in my bag quickly. And I have to do this check. Have I got this? Did I put that back in? Have I got this? I'm just worried about leaving something somewhere. But this time it was different, and it just surprised me. So I went up to that conveyor belt, that moving platform that you place all of your belongings onto. And I was looking at people next to me, and no one's getting anything out. No one's getting tablets out, laptops out, anything. I mean, that's a bit weird. So I said to the person behind, I said, do you have to get electronic items out? And said, no, leave everything in your bag. Which is weird, because normally there's always someone saying, get this out, get that, and just say it all day. Just keep repeating it again and again, and no one was saying anything. So I thought I'd best ask, and apparently leave everything in your bag. So I didn't take anything out. It was great. I just I didn't put my coat on because I was wearing my coat because I was in England and it was cold. So I just put these two bags, a rucksack and a travel sort of suitcase, onto these two boxes, and that was it. And then I walked through this machine, and they changed the sort of human scanning machine. I think before it was just a simple metal detector, and it's if it detects metal, it goes off. This time you had to stand sideways, and I think it took some kind of picture. I don't know what kind of picture, and it told the staff, there's something here in this area of this person. Check that out. I didn't have anything. Nothing. I didn't get stopped for anything. It was weird because when I was going through Amsterdam, like I said, I got stopped for some salt and pepper type spice. But on my way back home, home to Japan, I took loads of things in my suitcase. I just packed it full of food that I couldn't get in Japan. So I had 2 loaves of brown bread in there. I had 3 bags of decaf coffee, which seems to be pretty hard to find in Japan, at least good decaf coffee. That's mainly for my wife, actually. I took some Scotch pancakes, I took some jam tarts, and also 2 packets of crumpets as well. Can't seem to get crumpets over here. Or maybe on a rare occasion you might see them, but they're awful. And some other stuff, crisps, all kinds of things that I took. So it was just packed full of loads of stuff, and I thought, they're going to open this one, there's so much stuff in there. And I thought they're going to say, what on earth is this? Why have you got 2 loaves of bread? Where have all your clothes gone? Because I really didn't have many clothes in there at all. I'd purposefully left it empty so I could bring lots of stuff back, but also because I had loads of clothes that I'd sort of left at my parents' house, and I thought, don't need to take many with me. So anyway, just went through. No problems at all. Really weird. I got to the airport too early. I was just worried about something going wrong. With all the trouble I had getting over here, it sort of made me worry about having trouble getting all the way back as well. So I got there too early and then just sat around waiting. I didn't sleep well the night before. I don't know why. Probably just worrying about things. So even though, it was a place I'm used to sleeping in, it was my parents' house, it was my old bedroom. I was comfortable sleeping there throughout the whole 2 weeks. But that last night, just before I'm due to, to travel back, I don't sleep, which is really annoying. So I wake up around 6 and just feel awful, absolutely terrible. So I'm just sitting in the airport, just waiting for the time to go, feeling terrible, really horrible, like my body doesn't sort of work properly when I don't have enough sleep. Anyway, eventually there's like this, like a TV screen, and it says this flight is going to be going from this gate. So as soon as I find out that information, I head to my gate, and it's really weird the way they do it in Birmingham Airport, and I think I'd forgotten this. But what seems to happen is the gate opens, and then you go through into this holding area, I guess. So it's all glass, so you can see the place where you used to be, and you can see the place you're going to. And it's just like this small area with loads of seats. And when you go in there, they sort of check your passport and your boarding pass. And when everyone's gone in, they lock the doors, which is really weird. So it's like you can't wander around any other place of the airport once you go into here, and you just got to wait. I mean, you're probably not going to be waiting very long, like half an hour once you get into this bit, but it's just weird. I mean, in other airports, they don't do that. You can just keep wandering around anywhere in the airport until you get on onto your plane. But no, I was locked in this bit, and I wish I hadn't been, because I'd sort of forgotten all about it. And I thought we were getting onto the plane, but we weren't. We were just going through this bit, and then we were just going into this holding area and just waiting there. And I wish I'd gone to the toilet before I went in there, because I realised that when I got sort of locked into this other area, there wasn't a toilet anywhere. So I just had to wait until I got onto the plane, which was a bit annoying. But anyway, it was a quick flight. It was daytime, and I had a window seat, so I was just looking at England below me. And I remember seeing the coast. I was looking down and I could see the beach and I could see the ocean, and I thought, that's it. That's the last I'm going to see of England for a while, until next time. So it's a bit sad. And then, I don't know, you see some water for a while, and then you see Amsterdam, and then you're landing. It's a very short flight. It's only about an hour. It just seems to go by really quickly. And then I was back in Amsterdam airport. And I don't know why, before I booked this flight, I wanted to fly with KLM. And I remember saying one of the reasons was because I thought the airport, I'm still jet lagged. I'm jet lagged again. I'd only just got used to not being jet lagged in the UK just before coming back. Now I've got new jet lag. Great. The airport in Amsterdam, Schiphol Airport, I remember saying, I like it because it's quite a small airport, sort of like Birmingham Airport. It's not. I don't know where I got that crazy idea from. It's huge. It's a really big airport. Having said that, for some reason, I still find it easier to navigate than the airport in Paris, which I do find difficult. I think the airport in Paris, you've got like this train that you have to catch between these two terminals. And I'm never sure if I should be getting on the train or not getting on the train. It just feels weird to me, like a monorail, I think it is. But anyway, I don't think there is one in the airport in Amsterdam. Maybe there is. Maybe I just don't have to ride it. I don't know. But yeah, it's still a big airport. But I like the route more. It seems more direct to me. Anyway, the second part of the flight, the second flight was fine. I don't know why, but it ended up being a sort of nighttime flight again, which I really don't like going on. I prefer to just be awake on the plane and just, I don't know, watching films or playing games or something or reading a book. So for a large part of the flight, they sort of dimmed the lights. I think I'm going to leave it there for now because I've got more things to talk about, and I can feel this is going to be a long episode for you if I don't stop talking about them now. So until next time, bye-bye.